Hey everyone, today we're going to learn about conflicts. Have you ever had a conflict with someone? An argument, a disagreement, or something where you just couldn't get along? Today we're going to look at ways that you can talk and have a conversation to get out of conflicts. Right now, I'd like you to turn to a partner in the class and talk to them about a time that you've had a conflict with someone and how you've gotten over it. Teachers, pause here and you can discuss with your students those conflicts. In today's lesson, we're going to look at how to make comics in Bitstrips. To get started, you're going to click Login at the top, and your teacher is going to give you your classroom code. Once you put your code in there, you'll be able to access your name and put in your password. Today, what we're looking for is what happens when you get into a conflict. How do you get out of that conflict, and what are some good ways to solve the problem? In the activity, once you're logged in, you're going to click on Activities at the top, and the activity conflict will come up. If you look at the activity together, we can see the student instructions. The instructions are, have you ever had a conflict with someone? How did you solve it? Today's activity will allow you to choose a conflict or a problem. You will then solve the problem in 8 boxes. Each box must have full sentences and include conversation. Some examples of conflicts or problems may include getting lost, arguing with your brother or sister, someone gave you the wrong order of food, or someone jumped on you in front of the line, or you can use your own example. Just make sure that it comes to a good ending. When you're ready to get started at the bottom, this is the blank screen, and you'll be able to, as a student view, get started with the comic. Here's some examples of the comics that we made before. This is Evan's comic, where someone was arguing with her whether the Rockets are a good team or not, and they thought the Lakers was better. So in a whole bunch of steps, she solved that conflict through conversation. Once your students are logged in, you're going to create an avatar that looks like them. On the top, you're going to have all sorts of different options and things you can do, from eyebrows, hair, eyes, noses, to make a character that looks just like you. For right now, I'm going to edit mine and change some of the features around to see if it looks more like me. I can change the nose, I can add some facial hair, here's a nice beard I can give myself, and you can even do funny things and change things from the body, from the hat, to all sorts of really cool options. If I want to change the pants and change into shorts, I can always click on shorts if that's what I'm wearing today. Once students are finished, they can click Save, and that will show you the picture of the class. From there, all the students will be able to be in one classroom. So my picture has been updated. There's Mr. Zoras right here, and these are all my students here. Great. Now that you've made your avatar and you're ready to begin making your comics like these students, you can look into the conflict activity. Here my students from last year are going through and choosing backgrounds and best ways to represent the conversations that they're having. Once you're ready, you're going to go up to the top under your class and you're going to select the conflict activity. That will bring you to this screen where you're going to start to make your comic. It's really easy to get started. The first thing you may want to do is create a background. So if you think that's going to happen in a bathroom, you can take that and drag it in, and that's your bathroom phase. I know I always have a conflict with my brother when I was younger, and we always wanted to brush our teeth at the same time, and there was only one sink. If I wanted to show that, I could click characters at the top and find some of the characters either from my characters, so I can bring myself in. And so here's the one I just made earlier for you. And I could also change things around by changing the look, my arms. I can move things. I can show that I am changing and getting excited by putting my arms up in the air. Or I can do a whole bunch of other things. For right now, I want to brush my teeth. So if I'm going to show myself there, I can also turn my body around. So I can turn my legs and myself to face the mirror. I can also click on the art library and bring other people in. If I want to bring in some pets, some other characters, so if I find maybe my brother, Charlie over here, I can drag Charlie in. When you're ready, you're going to start to add text bubbles. Under the text bubble option, you're going to pull the text bubble down, and you're going to type in what you want to say. Here, I'm going to say, "Move out of my way." And that's going to be what my brother's actually going to be saying to me. So I can move this down, and I can rearrange the comic a little bit by moving the people over, and I can make it seem as though we're having a conversation. When you're ready, you can keep making new boxes and scroll down and solve your conflict. So I'm going to pause here and have your teacher go around and help you get started with your lesson. Great job with the comics. Right now, what you're going to do is take your comics and you're going to have a conversation and assign parts to someone and read your comic together. It's a great way to share and practice your English pronunciation. Here, I'm going to show you Jenny's comic that she made, where a cat has got into the school. In her comic, someone says, "Look, there's a cat." One person says, "It's so cute." But why is there a cat here? As they go through the comic, other people can start to read other parts. In the end, they found out that it's actually Jason's cat. Jason takes the cat and sends it home. So with a partner right now, you're going to pause this and share your comic with someone else in the class. Great job today.